Hello fellow nerds, potterheads and music lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing the 50 facts about me tag challenge thing. If you watched my videos before, you can probably tell that the background, the backdrop, is slightly further back in the back, and that's because I haven't really been satisfied with the way my lighting has looked in my videos. That's why, like, I don't own any professional lights. Although I'm planning to invest in softboxes. Please be patient while I try to sort this out. If you happen to be new here, then welcome to my geeky little corner of the internet. Let's get started. Oh wait, hold on. I need Gilbert. I'm going to fetch Gilbert. I'll be a second. Okay, I feel whole again. So the first question is, what's your name? My name is Maya, and it's spelled with a J. It's not M-A-Y-A, it's not I-Y, it's not I, it's a J. So it's M-A-J-A, Maya. Not Mia. I get that one a lot too. It's not Mia, it's Maya with a J. It's a Swedish spelling for it. But I've seen so many people getting my name wrong. I'm just giving you the chance to correct yourself. Nothing wrong with that though, like, I completely get it. What does your name mean? I'm not Googling. What are you talking about? Do you want the Urban Dictionary definition of it, or do you want the real one? Apparently it means splendid. Pretty cool, I guess. That's splendid. And the Urban Dictionary meaning of my name, I'm just going to go ahead and choose a random definition.
Okay.
Swedish slang for weed. That feels great. Am I supposed to laugh, or am I supposed to cry and be angry at my parents? I don't know, to be frank. Here's another version of Maya. Maya is an awesome person with lots of energy and comes with an absolutely splendid sense of humour. Splendid. That word is haunting me. Boys always fall head over heels for the fantastic Maya. False. The special thing about the Maya is that she looks good at any angle. You should see me in the morning. So she's very easily recognizable, no doubt about that. Also, when drinking alcohol, the Maya never stops being awesome, even if she's shit-faced wasted. Let me get this one straight. Like, this is really false. It does not apply to me. Like, maybe it applies to other people whose name's Maya. I've never been drunk in my whole entire life. I haven't had a proper alcoholic drink ever. I've had like a sip, and that was at home, and my parents were offering just because I was probably curious back then, and then I just got to take a little sip, and that's basically it. And I've no interest whatsoever in alcohol or getting drunk or getting shit-faced wasted. I have no interest in that whatsoever. I don't need alcohol to be happy or to have fun. Sure, that's up to you. If you want to drink, then go ahead, but I'm not about that life. The Maya attracts only hot men who are very intelligent. This description is like the complete opposite of me. Lately, I've actually only been attracting females, apparently. Of course, I'm flattered. I identify as straight, but I mean, love is fluid. Like, feelings are fluid, so that could change anytime. It could change just like that, because feelings are feelings. So I guess, I don't know, maybe that makes me pansexual, or maybe there's another word for it. But I only felt emotional and sexual attraction towards men, or people of the opposite gender, basically. But apparently, intelligent, funny men don't like me. She needs to be stimulated on a very smart self. It was nice. It was a nice definition. Question number 3. Where are you from? Born and raised in Sweden. My parents are Swedish. My sister is Swedish. I'm
Swedish.
We're all Swedish. I live in Sweden. I've always lived in Sweden. I don't want to live in Sweden in the future, but I am 100% Swedish. And I'm not from Switzerland. I know that people tend to get those two mixed up. I have no idea why, like Switzerland and Sweden. They sound different, okay? Sweden, Sverige. Where do you live? Sweden. Next question. I do want to move to England or the UK in general in the future, so that's where I want to live. What do you do for a living? I'm currently a student and I attend upper secondary school. I'm in my third and final year, and I'm graduating next year. I still feel like 12. Like, mentally, I'm still 12. I don't feel grown up at all. I find that scary, like liberating, but scary. Except for going to school, I actually work at my dad's office as a cleaner together with a friend. I basically clean toilets and stuff like that. It is good money and it's a good experience as well. What is your favorite color? I'm probably the most indecisive person to ever grace this planet. If I had to choose one color, I mean, it changes all the time. I'd probably say pink. I just always loved that color. I never get tired of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say pink because Gilbert would hate me if I picked another color. Definitely pink. It's a magical colour and I love it. What is your star sign? So I'm a Libra. This is my Libra impression. What's your favourite music genre? I have plenty. If I was forced to pick one, I'd probably go with something groovy. I do like a good groove. I'd probably say soul, but I love all types of music. Rap, Hamilton, indie, reggae, you name it. Everything, basically. Who is your favourite musician? This is also something that changes all the time. The one person who initially got me into music and got me into singing specifically is Demi Lovato. And it was back when she was in Camp Rock, the first movie. This Is Me was my favourite song for so many years and I'll probably always love it. Favourite food? Italian. Favourite drink? Probably like, I don't know, Fanta Exotic? I love smoothies, like in every flavour. Probably strawberry smoothie. Favourite snack? So we have these crisps, or chips if you will, in Sweden and they are made out of lentils. They are really healthy as well. They're so good. Favourite holiday? Halloween. I love everything that has to do with Halloween, so definitely Halloween. Favourite pastime? Lately it's actually been reading. Yeah, reading books and listening to books. Favourite sport? So Mum and I used to go horse riding like at least once a week. I really miss it so much. Another sport that I really like is floorball, since I was actually part of our local team a couple of years ago and it's been a few years since I stopped. I really enjoyed it and it's a great sport and I still love it. What's something you are talented at? I'm pretty talented at making people happy. I'm usually a very happy person, like I'm a really positive person. I think that's a great quality to possess. What is something you wish you were talented at? Probably to be more photogenic, look good in photos, because I never do.
Never.
It's a big problem, like whenever people take pictures of me, my face just decides to take a break. It's just so inconvenient. I hate having my picture taken. Are you competitive? Generally speaking, I'd say no. It depends on what it concerns. When it comes to certain things, like card games, I'm just so competitive. I just need to win, and I never do. Describe yourself in one sentence. I am a lover of loving things. That's basically me. If you're familiar with my channel and with my previous videos, then you're probably aware of the fact that I say the word love at least once in every single video I upload. I've made short work of using synonyms for love. I love things and I love loving things. What is the best compliment you've ever received? Probably every single comment that has anything to do with my personality. That's seriously the best comment anyone could ever get. Or when people say that me and my personality and my videos and my positivity has helped them out of depression or through hard times. I'm just so happy I can be that person. Those are probably the most wonderful things anyone could ever say to me. What are some of your bad habits? I bite my nails. I'm also pretty bad at going to sleep on like a decent time, especially on weekdays for some reason. Another bad habit of mine would probably be that I am bad at taking my makeup off before bed. Another bad habit is that I look a lot into the viewfinder and I really need to stop doing that because it's so like not personal at all. I don't even know myself like why I do it. It's just a bad habit. I'm also the best at procrastinating everything I do. I postpone everything and that's just how I roll. I really need to stop doing that. What are your favourite things about yourself? Probably that I'm dedicated, determined and passionate, and when I do love something, I go all in for it. Another thing that I mostly like about myself is that I'm a very emotional human being. I've had situations where it's bad. The thing with me is that I take everything, and I mean everything, to heart. I just really can't take constructive criticism in a good way because then I'll just see it as a flaw. I just want to make everyone happy and I just want to be the best version of myself I can be, and my emotions often get in the way of life. What's on top of your bucket list? So as of now, it's probably to move to England or the UK. What are 3 long-term goals? So the first goal would probably be to love myself the way I love others and gain a better self-confidence because that's not something I really possess at the moment. I'm probably one of the most self-conscious people out there. Probably that. Another goal of mine is to become a singer and to be able to work as a singer in the future and have that as a career. And the final long-term goal would probably be, I'd love to beat the record on being the one to own the most Potterpuffs because I am a crazy Potterpuff lady. Don't even get me started. Okay, so this is future Maya speaking. Hi. Basically what happened is that the camera just stopped recording all of a sudden and yeah, here we are. I'm just going to pick up right where I left it and we'll continue with question number 25. We're halfway there. What are 3 short-term goals? Probably to meet my favourite Harry Potter YouTubers of all time, which are Vegard of Wise Hufflepuff and Laura of Laura's Always Pottering, because I just love them so much. I would absolutely love to meet them. I was so gutted when I couldn't make it to the meetup that they hosted a couple of weeks ago in London. That's one of the bad things about living in Sweden. I'm still keeping my hopes up. That would definitely be a dream come true. And if you haven't already, then you should definitely check them out because they are so amazing. They are the ones who inspired me to make my own YouTube channel, and without them, this wouldn't exist. I'm forever thankful to them and for everything that they've done for me and continue to do. They're just amazing. If Laura or Vegard are watching, I just really want to thank you for everything, and yeah, keep pottering, keep inspiring people, and I hope to meet you all soon. Another short-term goal I have is to reach 10k on YouTube. We're actually not that far away, and I can't believe how fast everything's been happening. I love you all to bits. Never forget that. I owe you everything, and thank you for supporting me the way you do. The last short-term goal I have is to start reading more frequently. I've been so bad at it, although as of now, I almost finished 3 books within the span of 2 weeks, and that is really big for me. What are you doing today to help you achieve those goals? So this is quite a heavy question. To be completely honest, I am not actively trying to reach those goals. I know this is a shitty answer, but I'm a student at the moment and I'm still obliged to do things. I just can't do what I want to do in order to achieve those goals at the moment. I have plans. I'm hoping to be able to seriously start working on getting there pretty soon. What is your biggest accomplishment? Probably plucking up the courage to actually make my own channel and putting myself out there on the internet for everyone to judge and form opinions about. And I think that's probably the greatest thing I've accomplished this far. What is an ideal first date for you? So let me get this straight. I don't really have that much experience when it comes to dating and relationships in general because, let's face it, I'm probably going to be single for the rest of my life since nobody wants me. For a first date, I would stay away from doing anything too formal. I don't really think going to the movies is the optimal choice for a first date, nor is like fancy dinner at this really fancy schmancy restaurant. That's way too stiff and way too dressed up. I'd prefer something a bit more dressed down, maybe like just hang out and talk. Do something that involves a lot of conversation. Just try to get to know each other. What is something you look for in a partner? Probably someone that would go out to the way to put me first and have me as their top priority, because I guarantee you that that's something I would do for that person. Someone who loves me the way I love them. Love needs to go both ways. So I've had way too many experiences with people actually neglecting me and not prioritizing me the way I prioritize them. And that hurts, you know. I really want someone who makes an effort for me. This is really sad. This wasn't really meant to be a sad video, but here we are. Who is your role model? I mean, obviously my parents. They've had the greatest impact on my life. If I had to choose a celebrity, I would choose Emma Watson. Which of your parents are you more like? I mean, I'd say I'm quite different from my parents. I'm probably gonna say my mum, since, I don't know, a lot of it probably has to do with us being the same gender, and we have a bigger understanding of what it's like to be a girl and to be a teenage girl specifically. So probably my mum. Which of your parents are you closest to? Am I supposed to throw shade at one of my parents? I'm not going to do that. I love both my parents equally. I relate to a certain parent for certain things. I can't really say. It's basically a tie. I'm really close to both my parents. I'm gonna say both mum and dad. What is the last book you read? I'm tempted to say the one I'm actually reading at the moment. I'm currently listening to Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda, but I'm not finished yet. I'm going to have to say A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. It was such a laugh reading it. I smiled throughout the entire book, pretty much. It was one of the first books in a really long time I actually laughed out loud to while reading. I've never laughed that much during a book ever, and it really got me excited to keep reading and read other books as well. I think it's by Mackenzie Lee. I will leave a picture of it right here. Favorite subject in school? Music, obviously, since that's my greatest passion in life. English is a very close second though. Subject you are best at? I'm going to have to rephrase that question slightly since I'm still in school. Subject I'm best at is probably music. I also have a really good grade in English. Favorite teacher? It's actually one of my old teachers. She was my music teacher for 6 years. She's just the loveliest person. She treated us as equals and not like she was our superior. We were like all on the same level. It wasn't like teacher-student. It was all very like equal. I had such a banter with her. We still keep in contact, and I'm so lucky to still have her in my life. Do you have a best friend? If so, then who? Fun fact about me, I only have like a few really close friends, and the one I consider my best friend is called Amanda. We've been best friends for about 3 years, I think. Love her. She's amazing, and I'm so lucky to have her in my life. What is your favorite fairy tale? The Ugly Duckling. I've always loved that story, and I still think it's beautiful to this day. Favorite quote? It's by J.K. Rowling. Oh well, Dumbledore says it in Prisoner of Azkaban, but But it basically goes, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. I think that's how it goes. It reminds me that there's always light at the end of every darkness that we face. I just love it. I think all of my favourite quotes are probably from Harry Potter. Another quote that I really like too is from Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and it's abso-bloody-lutely. I just couldn't help but giggle every single time the narrator said it. I just find that expression so funny, and I've actually never heard it been used before. Who has left the most impact on your life? My parents. However, I am very tempted to say J.K. Rowling as well, the Harry Potter series. That's shaped me so much too. J.K. Rowling and my parents. What app do you use most? Instagram, hands down. It's my favourite app, I think, apart from YouTube, obviously. I'm really active on Instagram, so if I haven't replied to your comment yet, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I will reply. I always reply if it's relevant and if it's nice, or if it's constructive, if it's relevant. If there's something you're dying to say to me or dying to know about something, then definitely reach out on Instagram direct messages, because I always check my DMs, and I'm also very active on Snapchat, also my mail, which I will put down below. You can reach me everywhere. I will most likely reply the fastest on Instagram DMs. What piece of technology can you not live without? My phone. It's a bit sad, but I have like the majority of my life in this phone. What countries have you visited? I've been to a lot of places, and I'm so lucky. So I've been able to do that, and I owe all of that to my parents. I'm not saying this to brag in any way. I've been to plenty of places. It's completely insane. I'm not going to list every single place, but I'm going to put a map here where I've marked out all of the places I've been to. Yeah, I'd like to travel the world, so I mean, I've gotten quite far. What countries would you like to visit? Basically everywhere I haven't been. What is on top of your bucket list? I think this question has been asked twice. I guess I'm going to update my answer and say that the top thing on my bucket list would be to travel the world. Best memory you have? This is so hard. I don't really know. Probably like seeing Little Mix for the first time live. That was a big moment for me because I've loved those girls for so long. Seeing them live with my sister a year ago was one of the best experiences in my life, and I just love concerts in general. Best memory would probably be that, or going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando. Best 2 days of my life. I miss it so much, and I really hope to go back. Most embarrassing memory? I have tons. There are too many to count. I honestly don't know. Probably like a scenario where I've fallen over, done something really awkward. I don't know. I'm the master of awkward. I'm also the clumsiest person on this planet. How many relationships have you been in? Well, as I said earlier, I haven't been in a relationship for about 3.5 years, and let's just say that most of my relationships weren't really serious. From the age of like 5 to 14, I guess I was in about 8 different relationships, and none of them were really serious. I didn't even think I knew what love really was, what that meant. One of my relationships was sort of serious. It's been a long time. I've just accepted the fact that I'm probably single for the rest of my life. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? I haven't really had that much life experience yet, so this probably won't be the best advice. I guess I'm still sort of in the same mindset in some aspects. I would tell my younger self to speak up, stop caring, stop observing, and start participating. Sure, go ahead and observe, but don't forget to participate and live your fullest life. Yeah, don't forget to actually live your life and not just observe everything that's going on. I've actually learned that life is more fun when you reach out to other people and start participating, just doing things and not just observe and immerse yourself quietly. And lastly, believe in yourself. This is so cheesy, but that's really all I can think of. So the 50th question is, one thing you know now that you wish you had known as a kid. Probably that I would go on to have a huge family of wonderful supporters who love me and support me through everything. I'm obviously talking about you guys. I can't even begin to explain how much you've done for me and how much this truly would have meant to my younger self and means to me today. You make my days so much brighter. I'm beyond lucky to have you. So thank you to all of my puffs, my Potterpuffs, my Maya's puffs. I'm speechless just talking about you guys, and I can't help but smile. My cheeks actually hurt from smiling so much, and that's all thanks to you guys. So thank you all so much for being the main source of my happiness. That was it, and I think that was sort of a nice ending to this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then comment down below and comment which videos you'd like to see specifically. Do not fear, I will go back to posting Harry Potter again. I love you all so much, and thank you for watching this super long video. Stay nerdy, stay pottery, and stay yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!